Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. You may not think of me as a desert rat, but I am. I like to get out there in the desert, and I'm big on the motorcycles, the off-road buggies, all that fun stuff. And so is my friend Kyle MacArthur, who's here with Bonneville OffRoad Racing. Hey. It's great to have you.
Oh, it's good to be here. I appreciate Park City TV having us on.
Absolutely.
Like I say, I'm the race director with Bonneville OffRoad Racing, a small racing organization based out of the Salt Lake area. You know, there's a lot of desert racing in Nevada, California,
tons
Mexico.
of it.
Yes. So what we're trying to do is just keep things local so people don't have to travel as far to race. We race out in Vernal, Wendover, Knowles, Jackpot, Nevada.
Some great spots.
Yeah, they are.
Knowles is an exciting one.
Yeah, that one's new for us this year. They've had some motorcycle racing out there.
Yeah, they have.
Never the trucks and buggies, so we're excited to be out there. The BLM's been great to work with.
Well, there's some spots up there that are challenging. I mean, real challenging.
Yeah, it's some fun terrain for sure.
Talk about what made you guys decide to do this. I mean, obviously, as you said, the big part is kind of separating us out from the groups in these other states, because I don't know if people are familiar with how popular this is. It is enormous. Like,
yes.
If you go to like the Cherry Creek race or one of these others, just motorcycles alone, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of competitors on a given weekend. So kind of needed to size it down a little, scale it down a little.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit smaller organization. We like to have about 30 to 40 trucks and buggies with our races. It's a little bit easier to manage.
Actually, manage it, yeah.
But then again, you know, we like to have more and more people come out, and we're just trying to get some exposures. I think a lot of people don't even know this goes on in Utah. It's kind of like I say, a smaller thing, so.
Well, we've got some video of that I want you to take a look at. So let's take a look at it. It's Bonneville OffRoad Racing. Let's take a look. This is great. Okay, so we've got the 4 camera going. I like this a lot.
Yep.
Wow. So this is where is this terrain? This is Jackpot?
This one, I believe, is the Vernal Race.
This is the Vernal Race?
I wasn't sure what footage Rob was going to show, but that's what it looks like, yeah.
Wow, this is great.
So we actually had one of the racers come out with a drone and fly on the second heat. So we typically divide things into 2 heats. We have the more limited vehicles in the morning, and then the unlimited like trophy trucks in the afternoon. And these are trucks that are hitting 120 miles an hour just flying across the desert. So
really nice equipment.
It's a lot of money.
That's the part I look at from the perspective of these races as you move up the ranks that are out there. The costs are astronomical.
Yeah, and there's really not much payback.
Right.
Like some of these guys will have sponsors, and we'll throw out, you know, a few $100 to maybe a few thousand in prize money, but I mean that might cover your fuel.
Yeah,
so
it's
definitely a passion.
Glory, a little bit.
It is, and it's it's kind of a family thing too. A lot of people bring their whole families out, and then all the racers together. It feels like family as well. So it's a fun feeling.
Do you guys have the whole camp out sort of scene?
We do,
yeah.
We try to keep things close to a town, so those who want to stay in a hotel can. But a lot of us just camp out in the pit area. Makes it fun,
so it is fun.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yep.
These races are a blast. In fact, I've got a buddy who's kind of trying to get up to that rank of doing the the Baja and the bigger one, the Dakar rally.
Yeah.
And I asked him, like, well, what are you going to do Dakar? He's like, well, yeah, I don't know. I can't afford it. Well, how much does it cost? He's like, you're talking $5 million.
Yeah.
$5 million.
Yeah, insane.
To do Dakar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, so we talk about the cost that this can get to.
Yeah.
Even for these guys in your area of expertise in Bonneville, they're spending some serious coin.
Yeah, for sure.
These trucks are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So, but the thing we got to remember is you don't have to have that. You can go, you take a side-by-side, right?
Yeah.
And participate.
What we do find though with the side-by-sides is they're somewhat fragile.
Yes.
So you end up spending a lot of money upgrading them and maintaining them, while you could race a Class 10 buggy and have a really sturdy vehicle that's actually quite a bit faster.
Is my old fiberglass 1970 speed buggy going to be okay?
Yeah, for sure. Just, as long as you have a cage and some 5-point harnesses, we're good.
I'm good. Okay, good. Because speed buggy wants to race. That's for sure. Talk about how this has grown for you guys.
Yeah, so I just got involved starting in 2010. I went out to spectate and then started volunteering at the races, running checkpoints, and helping other people, and then racing myself. I've, co-driven in a few races, but then over the last couple of years, I've really taken on the role of race director, trying to grow things and get some sponsors. We've got Pete Off-Road, Factory Ride Energy Drinks, MotoNetworks.com, do mock printing, Desert Speed Shock Tuning, and UTV Shop.
That's a lot of good sponsors.
Yeah, and this is all new for us for this year. It was one thing I really wanted to concentrate on so we could get some more prize money for the racers, to encourage them to come out, and then just exposure for these companies, helping each other out, because we're all into the same stuff. So
exactly. Yeah, that's what this is about the passion for racing and the passion for these vehicles. And as you said, a variety of types, certainly.
Correct.
Talk to me about you got a race coming up here.
Yes, we do. So May 20th is our first race for the season. It is in Vernal, or just right outside Vernal. That's actually the Buckskin Hills Motorsports Park. And we found out about this place 2 years ago. I believe Larry H. Miller was involved in the development of it, and we just heard about it because we were looking at, for new places to race in Utah. And the county's been awesome to work with, as well as the state trust lands. So like I say, we're just a couple of miles outside of town. It's a 20-mile loop that we run about, 10 times. So it's, it's not quite that much, but it's about a 140-mile race.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about Vernal's, it's very spectator friendly, so you can get out there.
One of the few places where you can actually watch.
Yeah, we actually have a spectator area in the middle of the park, and so the trucks and buggies are winding their way around out in the park.
That is neat.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
I'm going to talk about this because a lot of people don't understand it, especially we've got people here, I'm sure, in Park City are like, great, motorsports, wrecking land. You guys are really respectful of that.
Yeah, totally.
That's not the way we do it. We do it in places where it's permissible in the first place, and you're taking good care of it.
Yeah, for sure. We work with the BLM on our public lands races. We're racing on existing, courses. It's not like we're just tearing it off across the desert. It's not like the 1967 when they had the first Baja races where they're just like
whoever gets there and however, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, we mark the course very carefully to make sure people stay on course, and then if we have to do any remediation work afterwards, we'll do that as well.
Yeah, that's you guys are good stewards of the land. I think it's important for people to understand that. That's something that I think a lot of these guys and girls take a lot of pride in. I've watched where we've come into Knowles or somewhere like that with some of the other races I've been associated with as far as filming and things, and I've watched these guys come in and it looks better when they leave.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
always thrilled with that.
Make sure everybody's picking up their trash. We love being out in the desert, and so we try and take care of it.
Talk about the little kids. You got some kids coming up in the league too, right?
Yeah, we do. We've actually done some like pee-wee races, before the actual big race.
My favorite ones.
It's pretty fun. We haven't done that in a while actually, but we do have, like I say, it's a very family-oriented organization. So we do have a lot of kids running around, getting involved. Mike Sims' kid, it was his first time co-driving at the last Vernal race, and his face was just. You have to be 14 in order to race, and Dustin Miller's kid raced his side-by-side last year or 2 years ago, and it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
So.
Great organization. It's Bonneville OffRoad Racing. If people want more information?
Yeah, best way to find us is on Facebook, Bonneville OffRoad Racing. You can contact me directly, Kyle MacArthur, or our website, either one of those, which is bore-racing.org.
bore-racing.org.
Yes. But Facebook is definitely the easiest way to find us.
Indeed it is.
Cool.
Thank you. It's sure
great
to have you here on the show to tell us more about it as well. It's Bonneville OffRoad Racing. Look, if you haven't had the experience, all I can tell you is there's nothing that's even close to this. Getting out in the deserts and some of these interesting terrains, wearing the goggles and eating a little dust. It's a lot of fun. You've got to check it out for yourself. Bonneville OffRoad Racing. We'll be back with more right after these messages.